Mermaid's Mushi Gamer here, and thank you for checking into this kind of a state of affairs video. First business off the bat, happy Halloween! I actually had two videos recorded and realized that it would be Halloween, and I was like, I can't just not post a video about Halloween on Halloween, so I'm recording this video to kind of in lieu of that. And I have on this cool headband that'll be part of my costume. I don't have my entire costume on. You'll have to actually wait until I post pictures of those to see what costume that I picked out. But if you know this headband, you probably can at least guess what I'm going to wear. If not, you can look at it. I'll be putting it on Twitter and on Instagram. It probably won't be anything super spectacular, but I'm excited about it. But before I get too far down the rabbit hole, I know during these vlog videos I tend to ramble a bit. Sorry, my headband keeps kind of flashing the camera there. I'm trying to keep my head elevated so that that won't be a problem. But these videos I do tend to ramble a bit like I just did. And so I have a nice list that should theoretically keep me on track. Theoretically. So this is like a state of affair video. I might have said it before, I might have not, which is just where I talk about the channel. There's no really set schedule for these videos. They kind of just pop up whenever I feel like enough stuff has happened on the channel to where I can actually talk about a video on the channel and not have it be like 2 or 3 minutes. So this is kind of talking about, firstly, the kind of sporadic video upload. So I have missed a couple days lately, but first, the live streams on Sundays. The reason that I stopped doing a live stream on Sundays is because I really wasn't happy with the sound quality of the Yakuza live streams, and I don't have a good way to make it better as of yet. Right now, the only thing that can stream Yakuza reliably is my PlayStation 4. It's conveniently close to the modem or router, whatever you want to call it. It seems to have a very good streaming ability, probably because of its proximity to the router. And unfortunately, at this time, my setup out here does not. So that's why I haven't been doing any of the Yakuza streams, and I can get better quality uploads. I do intend fully on bringing Achievement Sunday back. I literally just, I couldn't even watch the Yakuza videos. And if I can't watch my own videos, how can I expect other people to watch them? So that's the story about that. The reason that the weekday uploads, and I kept wanting to say episodes, I guess they would be the same. The reason the weekday episodes have, well, okay, brain, pick a word. The reason that those have become more sporadic is because I have a new job now, so I'm trying to work out that schedule and also the schedule with YouTube. And I have kind of a new setup of how I'm working things because of my new job. And that's why everything is just kind of jittery a bit on uploads. Especially timing. I know like a few episodes, like this Saturday, Link's Awakening was supposed to have uploaded at 12. I don't even know what time it uploaded because by the time I got around to uploading the video, it was like 11 o'clock. And it would have taken my internet longer than an hour. Yes, I realize what I'm saying, and you're probably judging my internet. I'm judging it too. It would have taken my internet longer than an hour to upload that video. So I put in all the stuff I wanted to put in. I told it to upload to public, and whenever it's finished, that's when it got up there. I know it wasn't 12 because it just wouldn't have gotten there at 12. That's the whole reason I put it on public in the first place. So kind of like last minute things like that happening. The biggest culprit this week, I'm actually just going to blame my computer. It was kind of my fault. So the way that I've been doing things now, and I don't actually have my handy dandy flash drive on me, I was actually gonna pull it up and be like, hey, but it's actually doing a task as we speak. But I've been leaving, I have my new Alienware computer. That's why that's really when my channel went through a big quality boost, which that's starting to jump around a bit. So I have a new Alienware computer. It It is very... I got a new Alienware computer. Well, where was I going with that? Okay. All of my recording I used to do on my laptop, which, you know, if you've watched Shadowrun or Child of Light, it was not... well, wait, did I do Child of Light on that laptop? I don't actually think I did. I think I did it on my mom's laptop. Wow, this is going back really far. But Shadowrun for sure. I know at some point part of that series took place on my laptop. And the quality wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. So then I got this nice Alienware computer, which can handle a lot more stuff. I've encountered lag literally recently playing the Beast Inside game that I'm torturing myself with for some reason. And other than that, I really haven't encountered lag of, you know, the game, the computer not being able to run the game. I've encountered internet lag, but that's more of a culprit of my internet, not my computer. So I've been keeping my desktop out here in the recording room now, which before, yes, I was actually taking my desktop back to my room after I finished recording, editing all the videos in my room, coming back out, bringing the desktop back out here. And let me tell you, this Alienware computer is not a light computer. I don't think any desktop is. And you know, it's always really nerve-wracking moving something that you spent thousands of I spent $1,400 on it. There's no thousands, but still, the thought of dropping it was always on the back of my mind. So with this new job, that really wasn't feasible to keep moving it back and forth like this. So I finally had to bite the bullet and be like, okay, this computer has to stay out here. It has to make its home out here, and I just have to use my laptop to edit videos. Well, the funny story about my laptop is that it just don't like to do stuff no more. I can't get it to... It can play games, sure, yeah, fine. But if I wanted to use Adobe, which is my editor, it cranks so slowly. It takes a literal plummet into the depths of hell. That's so slow that it's going. I can tell it to export a video, and it's like, all right, fam, you want me to export this 30-minute video? Hit me back in an hour and 30 minutes. Which is a big time jump from, hi, I am your new Alienware computer. You want me to export this 30-minute video? Okay, that'll be 30 minutes, the same length as the video. And even for videos that were an hour, it would only take it about maybe 40-50 minutes to export that video. And 50 is even a stretch. It was probably more like 35 to 40 minutes. And I just don't get that time with my laptop, which is a Dell Inspiron 7000, has a 1050. So, and it has those 8 gigabytes of RAM, so it's not operating at its best. But at the same time, it's taking a bit longer to do that. Well, the icing on the cake was that yesterday I told it to export a video that was an hour, and it said, okay, hit me back in 2 hours and 30 minutes. Cool. So I went to bed because I wasn't gonna stay up 2 hours and 30 minutes waiting for this computer to finish exporting a video. And wouldn't you know it, when I woke up, it had closed Adobe during... I think it restarted, honestly. I don't know what happened. Adobe was closed, the video hadn't finished exporting, and mind you, by the time I went to bed, it was about 50 minutes away from being done. That means that within the span of the last 50 minutes of it exporting it, it did something funky and didn't finish exporting the video. So I didn't have 2 videos like I usually do. And that's why yesterday, October 30th, which is the day that I'm recording this video, only had 1 video because my laptop screwed me. And I honestly am not really sure what to do about it. I thought about buying it some more RAM. I'm not sure if that would help. I've thought about just replacing it, which is honestly what I'm leaning more towards. I don't know if that's the problem, if it doesn't have enough RAM, because it only has 8 gigabytes of RAM. which this computer has 16 gigabytes of RAM, and but this computer also has more powerful processing. It has a better graphics card. I'm just not really sure what is the issue with this computer and what do I need to do to fix it. Is replacing the RAM really, adding more RAM gonna fix it, or is this just something where I just need to get a new computer? I'm not sure. So that's why things have been more sporadic. I've had to fall back on my laptop, and my laptop is falling back onto nothing because that's just how dependable it is at this time. I might just get another computer, honestly. But that, see, because it's also between the idea of a quick fix and a slow fix, because if I get another computer, I'm probably just gonna get another desktop and a more powerful desktop, which means that desktop would then become the workstation out here, and I would take my Alienware back to my room. But that also means that I would need to wait a little bit longer to be able to afford it. So do I want to just throw $70 at 2 sticks of RAM and shove that into my computer and hope that that fixes my problem, or wait about 2 or 3 months, buy a new computer, and that definitely fix my problem? Hard decision. I have to think about it. The next list thing that I have here, which I actually covered 2 of my things inadvertently, is I have like a new segment that I want to do called Mushy Ponders, which will literally just be about something that I want to talk about. Like if I would have done one this month, which I thought about just debuting Mushy Ponders and having it go without even like discussing like, hey, new segment, want to try this out. But if I would have done one this month, I would have done one about Bethesda, I think that's how you pronounce it, because of the laughable just Fallout 76 mess that went on with it. And I know if I start talking about it, this will turn into a Mushy Ponders Bethesda, and that's really not the point of this video. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, just literally look up Fallout 70. No, don't even look up that. Look up Fallout first, and you will learn all about what Bethesda's been doing and why I wanted to make a video on it, and why Bethesda is literally just crawling down the... I am thinking of a lot of metaphors and comparisons, and I don't think any of those would really sound good coming from my mouth. So just lightly paraphrasing all of my thoughts, Bethesda is kind of turning into another EA, except at least when EA does it, you kind of expect it. EA's a douche of the gaming world. People expect that from EA. You don't expect that from Bethesda. And that's all I'm gonna say about it, because I will go off on a tangent. Just look it up for yourself. Maybe you disagree with me. Maybe you think Bethesda's justified. I think that they're crazy. Moving on. I've been thinking about doing segment changes. So you guys know my upload schedule roughly tends to be I upload 2 videos a weekday, except for Friday. That's a toss-up. I usually do 1 video on Friday, and it's usually something really random. That's where Mushy Ponders would show up. And Mushy Ponder, if I did do it, it wouldn't be every week, like, you know, all of my other stuff is. It will probably be for the first few months, just once a month. And depending on the topic, like if it's something, because the Bethesda one, I would have liked to have done a lot of research. So I probably would have just pushed that back to the end of the month, done all my research and all of that jazz, and then debut Mushy Ponders. For maybe lighter topics that wouldn't require as much research, maybe I can do that during the 2nd week of the month, and then if there's another topic that wouldn't take a whole lot of research, do that during the 4th week of the month. But that's all hearsay for Mushy Ponders. For our regular uploads, I upload 2 times a day, and on Fridays it's just a toss-up, usually just one video though. Saturday and Sundays. Sunday used to be, you know, Achievement Sunday, which probably just gonna start recording Link's Awakening and also putting it on Sunday. So thinking of just making that the console weekend, which even with the live stream achievement with a PlayStation, that will still technically be a console thing. So even if I did go back to doing Achievement Sundays when I get better internet, you know, it still fits the theme, which is kind of intentional. Love it. But that's what the schedule is now. I've been kind of thinking about maybe, although, you know, all of the bigger YouTuber channels that do gaming, they have one video that they release during the day. At some point, I don't think anyone has a really set time like I try to do. At some point during the day, you get one video from the bigger YouTubers. And I was thinking maybe I should switch to a one video a day type thing. I don't know, because the reason I post 2 videos a day is because this is a really small channel. Even though I have gotten a lot of new subscribers lately, which thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you all enjoy my content and like just really like it. I sound like a kindergartner. I hope you guys enjoy my content and really like it, and I hope that you really like me. And yeah, okay, but you get the point. But the reason that I do upload 2 videos a day is because I am a smaller channel, so I feel like I almost like to kind of get my channel out there, I have to produce more content, because I don't know what's gonna land and what's not, and I do really want this channel to get a lot bigger. So the idea behind me uploading 2 videos a day is that I can upload something during the morning that's in any game, and if you don't like what I uploaded during the morning, then you could also watch the video that I upload during the afternoon, which hopefully you would like at least one of them. But even still, if you didn't like either of those, you also have the option of the console video games on the weekend. And if you'd even like that, then there's something random that's probably gonna happen on Friday, so you could look at that as well. The channel has a lot of different content because I want you to be able to watch something and enjoy it so that the channel can get more views. So that's why I've been doing it that way. But the thing that happens with that is I don't have a lot of time to really edit the videos into detail. Like all of my editing is just for fluidity's sake, basically. Like if I get stuck on a puzzle, maybe I'll show how I solved the puzzle the first time. You know, I'll show how I got a little bit stuck here and there, but I never really show the whole thing because that would be boring. And then I do a jump cut. So that's really all the editing that I do now. So some bits and videos I'll speed up the time, and you have like a fast forwarded clip of me cutting the grass or something like that. Or sometimes I've recently changed my setup with OBS, where now there's one that's running just the webcam and there's one that's running the game. And so sometimes I'll cut over to just the webcam, and I've never actually cut over to just the game, but that's the idea behind it. If I want to cut and show like an expression on my face, or maybe something that's shocking that's happening in a video game, I can do that now. Syncing up those videos, and that was the biggest reason why I was kind of hesitant to do it before, was how do I sync these up if they get out of sync? Turns out to be really easy if you just use the zoom feature in Adobe. Yeah, go figure. Frick, lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? No, this is why I have you list. I was talking about segment changes. Oh yeah, so I don't have a ton of time to edit these videos. So I'm not even saying that if I did do one video a day that the video editing would get tons better, and I'd be making these super hilarious jokes with my editing, because I will willfully admit I'm not the world's best editor, but it would give me more time to learn, and eventually I think it would become better quality over time. But the big thing is, I don't know if I should. And so that's why here asking you guys, do you think that I should switch to 1 video a day, or should I keep pushing forward with a 2 video a day format and having the 1 video on the console games on the weekend? Which that wouldn't change, by the way, if I did change it, because they already get 1 video on the weekend. So it would just mainly be the weekdays that would be getting this change. So tell me what you think. I'll probably keep pushing ahead with the 2 videos a day until there's a consensus from you guys, because everything that I do for the channel is for hopefully you guys to enjoy. So I am more than happy to change what I'm doing if more of you guys will enjoy it better the other way. So let me know what you think. That's kind of been in the back of my head for a while now. So I'll let you decide, because you guys are the audience. This channel is for you guys. I have fun with it. I really love doing this, and I am so happy to be able to put out content that not that I didn't like my content before, but I feel now that my content is a better quality. Not the best quality, but it's better, and I want to keep pushing it there. And that ambitious goal of it is kind of what makes this fun for me, because I get to sit here and play games, which is super fun. And I get to play games that I probably wouldn't have played if it wasn't for the channel. All of those aspects of doing Mushi Gamer as a channel makes this fun for me. But at the same time, I do realize this is more so for you guys to enjoy this content and watch, because I may watch a video. Like I'm kind of a masochist, so I enjoy watching myself get scared with the new Beast Inside game. I absolutely hate it while I'm playing it, but as soon as I flip the switch and watch it on like the TV, that's where I stream my YouTube. Like, you're about to get scared and you scrub and you don't even know it, then it happens and I'm like, you're so terrified. That's me. That's mostly what I enjoy, watching the videos where I got terrified, because I don't know. But other than that, I don't really turn around and watch my own videos, because to me, I've already watched it twice. I've done it, which isn't the same as watching it, I know, but doing the video, I have a pretty good idea of everything that I said and everything that I did. The only thing that I don't really get is my facial expressions. Those tend to write themselves, so that's why I guess that's a pretty good reason why I like to watch the horror games, just to see my expression, because those aren't, I mean, I can't, not that I don't, my videos aren't scripted, but my facial expressions aren't, I know what I said, I don't know what my face said. I'll put it that way. My face writes a language of its own, and is oftentimes the language is very similar between my face and my mouth. I just don't know what face I've made. So that's why I like watching my videos. But other than that, I don't really turn around and watch my own videos. And the other part, like I said, I watched it twice. I edit my videos, so not only do I know what generally, I won't say that I remember every single thing that I say in a video, but generally I remember what I've said. Then I have to turn around and edit it, so not only do I know generally what I've said, I also know all the edits that I put in the video, where I put them at, where I was trying to be funny with an edit, and where I was, you know, everything that's in the video, I've already seen it and heard it twice. Well, seen it once, heard it twice. So I don't typically watch my videos very often. But you guys you do. This is what it's for. And so that long spiel, I have the notebook so that I don't do this. I'm so sorry. It's just to say, I realize that this is mainly for you guys, and so I want to cater it around what you guys want as much as I can. And that's why I want to know, would you like the one video a day, which would not guarantee upfront that the editing would get better upfront, but over time I expect as I edit more, I'll get better at doing it and I'll have more time to do that. Or we prefer the 2 video a day option to kind of flip back and forth between the 2 different video games that I'm playing. And like, do you just like more content, or tell me what it is that you like. The other thing is I got a new job, which I mentioned before. I work as a construction detailer now, so more money to turn around towards the channel, right? Yeah, but all of the people that I'm working with, they're super awesome and I love working with them. They're all a hoot. To give you an idea, they have a Nerf gun artery? No, that's not it. A Nerf gun arsenal in the back room to, if you just feel like grabbing a Nerf gun and shooting one of your employees, not employees, your co-workers, they'll be co-workers for me, you can just go in the back and grab a Nerf gun and just start a Nerf gun war. And you know, it's all fun within reason. You don't want to go every 20 minutes and grab a Nerf gun and just start firing everyone down, but it's there. And it's just like one of the things that I really love about that job. So that's a big reason as well, as I mentioned before, is why all the videos are becoming more sporadic. But it's everything that I had to talk about. Yay for the new job. Yay for all of you new guys subscribing to my channel. Super yay about that. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a clap. I don't know how horrible this sounds because my hands are literally right next to the mic, but yay! I'm so glad you're here. I also haven't forgotten that I said I was gonna do the 100 subscriber thing. I literally just haven't bought the thing that I wanted to use to do the 100 subscriber thing. So that's everything that I had to talk about. That's everything that I feel like has happened with the channel. Trying to make sure that I haven't forgotten anything, and I don't think that I have. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Happy Halloween to you. May you have a spooktacular day and receive much candy. And don't ever let anyone, those words needed breaks between them, don't ever let anyone tell you you're too old to trick or treat. As long as you have the heart and you have an awesome costume, you can indeed go get candy, or just, you know, buy it. Either way, make sure you get candy. Make sure you don't have to have a costume, but it's part of the fun of it, right? Candy, costume, fun. That's what Halloween's all about, and I hope you guys have all 3 of those things. Like I said, I will be posting my Halloween costume on both my Twitter and my Instagram, which both have Mushi Gamer as the handle. Don't ask me if they have a space between Mushi and Gamer, because sometimes I do it and sometimes I don't. I'm real consistent like that. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. And Mushi Gamer signing out.